Love and devotion to Zionism is deeply rooted in the history of the Blumenthal family. For generations they have prayed, "May our eyes see you return to Zion in mercy." When Naphtali Blumenthal, George Blumenthal's grandfather, returned from the battlefield of World War I, dressed in the uniform of a German soldier, he declared to his family, "There is no place for Jews in Germany. We must move to Palestine." Perhaps foreseeing the horrors that awaited the Jews of Europe, Naphtali arranged certificates through the British Empire for his family to emigrate. But at too early an age, Naphtali passed away and never saw his lifelong dream fulfilled. And just as Naphtali had predicted, the life of the Jews in Germany soon became a nightmare with the rise of Hitler and the unspeakable horrors of the Holocaust. George's father, Emanuel Blumenthal, Manny, arranged a certificate through the British Empire for his mother, Paula Blumenthal, George's grandmother, to immigrate to Palestine. Using the certificate Manny had arranged for her, she was able to escape from Germany before the war and settle in Jerusalem, near the neighborhood of Mea Shearim. George's parents, Manny and Clary, were introduced in Frankfurt by George's Aunt Lily. The two fell in love and married secretly in Palestine. George's parents also escaped the war and traveled through Europe until they reached the safety of the United States. Manny and Clary raised their children to be passionate Zionists, often bringing them on family trips to Israel to visit grandmother Paula. From the early 1950s, George would visit Jerusalem, and his relationship with the land grew and flourished over the decades to come. George has inherited his family's deep connection and passion for the land of Israel. The vision of his grandfather Naphtali was at last fulfilled by his grandson, Naphtali George Blumenthal, as he continues to reveal the glories of the ancient city of Jerusalem and shed the light of the biblical city throughout the world.
We're standing next to a wall that Hezekiah, king of Judah, built 2,700 years ago in anticipation of the great siege of the Assyrian army led by Sennacherib. This is one of the most dramatic stories in the Bible, and it's suddenly coming to life when we find the actual ancient relics, the wall, which these are the foundations of, and underneath us runs Hezekiah's tunnel, which is also part of that very great dramatic story. Bringing these relics back to life brings the Bible back to life. The book of Kings, the book of Isaiah, who is living here in Jerusalem at that time, whose inspired words have reached the entire world. George, it has been your life project to show that the Bible, the book of Isaiah, and all the rest of the prophets are real, that their writings reflect real events, real places, real people. We are so happy and proud to be working together with you on this fantastic project to bring these new methods and ideas of study into the classrooms of Israel in conjunction with Israel's Ministry of Education.
George's partnership with the city of David fulfills the prophecy from Isaiah. The law will go out from Zion, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. The artifacts that are every day being discovered in the earth of the city of David are evidence of the stories of the Bible. They illuminate the narrative of the Jewish people and shed light upon the nations of the world. The City of David educational programs have borne fruit in the hundreds of thousands of visitors who come through the gates of the City of David every year. They come from Israel and from all corners of the world to see the Bible come to life through the stones of the ancient walls of the City of David.
Jerusalem is a center not only of Jewish history, it's a center of world history. Of course, it's one of those cities that incorporate meaning, that incorporate memories, incorporate hopes. And therefore, whatever you discover in Ir David is important not only to the Jewish people, of course, mainly to the Jewish people, but also to Christianity and to other religions as well, and to the whole world, to culture. Ir David is now a point of attraction.
It's one of the most remarkable places I've ever been on planet Earth. I'm beyond in awe.
Giorgio, here I am in the City Gate excavation, standing over the V's that are in the ground, the area of activity for Isaiah and all of our prophets during the First Temple period. We are all very excited to take this opportunity to thank you for your involvement in this, the Springhouse excavation, called City Gate because of its proximity to the gate of the ancient city. In the archaeology unearthed from this place, the seals, the evidence of the Bible, we are bringing the connection one step closer between the Jews thousands of years ago and the modern state of Israel today.
George, I would like to share with you the most exciting moment in our life in Ir David. We touch now the wall of the Western Wall, the wall of Har HaBayit. Right above us is the Robinson Arch, the place that a million Jewish people in the past climbed to the Temple Mount. George, this is an unbelievable opportunity to say thank you very, very much.
Through George's dedication to the city of David, he is living the dream of his forefathers. For Zion's sake, I will not keep silent. For Jerusalem's sake, I will not remain quiet, till her vindication shines out like the dawn, her salvation like a blazing torch. My life is about the continuity beyond myself. It is about the continuity of the Jewish people that expands back beyond the lives of my parents and forward beyond the lives of my children. George Blumenthal from A Dream of Zion.